Hi, it's Lynne with Soft Squares. Today is Saturday, February 24th, 2024, which means it's time for the Saturday Stitch-uation, where we talk about all things quilting in my world. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. I will be doing a drawing when I hit 6,000 subscribers, and I'm getting close. And those of you who have been here before, thank you for coming back, and hope you guys will help my little channel to grow by continuing to watch and like, and don't forget about the notification bell. It has been brought to my attention that not everyone who has hit the notification bell actually gets notified. So if you've already done it, do it again, because I think YouTube goes through and switches things up from time to time. So anyway, but I do lives now, and the notification will let you know when I post videos as well as go live. So I started a new thing a few weeks ago where on Mondays at 5 o'clock Mountain Time in the afternoon, I am doing a live sale, and still working the bugs out with this. We're getting better, but it's not meant to be a very long video. It's a live, but not very long show, because I personally don't like to watch those long shows, and I want to get on, have you guys see what you need to without having to like hang out when there's the stuff you're looking for coming out. I want to get it all out there. So there's always a special or 2 or 3 or 4, and I'm going to change it up a little bit. So the pricing on things that you see on pretty much everything during the live is going to be different than anything that's on my website. So the website softsquares.com is loaded. I finally got all my inventory loaded and in there, so it shows everything that I have, and I have a ton of patterns, a lot of fabric, and a lot of notions, but patterns and fabric are like the big thing that I have. So check that out, and my fabric prices are better than most stores. So my per yard is only $9 a yard. A fat quarter bundle depends on how many pieces are in it, but they are $3 a piece. So just do the math depending on how many pieces are in there. You could get some really good deals. Charm packs are $11 and layer cakes are only $42. So the point is you can't buy any of those things at those prices, and those are my everyday prices just on the website. So please come back and check my live out, as well as go to my website. And I definitely want to make sure you guys know that the mystery box, the mystery project box that I've been talking about, I have finally got the fabric figured out. That listing has been active on my website, and now that listing has been updated. So those of you who have already done your purchase, not knowing what your fabric choice were going to be, I have emailed everybody that has already purchased their quilt, mystery quilt, not knowing what their fabric choices are. So I've emailed everybody asking for a reply on what their choices are, and now it is open to everybody. So if you have pre-ordered, just know you do need to get back with me. Email is lynne@softsquares.com, and you will get first dibs on the fabric options. So hurry and do that. And we have a bunch of options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some swatches right here of the fabric options. First thing is we have Strength in Lavender. This is a really pretty purple collection. It is it has a panel that has the purple ribbon in it with the butterflies. The panel is not included or part of this, but the whole collection's really pretty. Lots of butterflies. And we have the Sweet Acres. It's kind of a calico style. Makes me think of Lori Holt, but it is not Lori Holt. And Gingham Cottage is our next one. Heather Peterson is the gal who has done this one, and this is actually what my pattern tester and helper with that, which I'll get more to on that, is going to be using as one of the options. I have Butterfly Blossom. It's kind of a modern floral, and it will be lots of fun. To Grandmother's House is the Little Red Riding Hood fabric. Now it looks red and green. There is a lot of pink and white in there. If you look close, it is not a Christmassy theme or feel to it other than reds and greens. So there's actually two colorways in here. There's one that's mostly red and one that's mostly green. So I will try to keep it mostly, you know, red or green, so it doesn't come back as red and green and look Christmassy. And if you have any preference, whether it be red, green, or both, when you sign up for the quilt, you can put that in the description. Otherwise, you'll just get what happens. American Beauty is our red, white, and blue patriotic fabric option. We have Sunshine and Sweet Tea, another really fun one. And then London Parks. London Parks is actually Liberty fabric. And that fabric line that you can see right here actually is only one of the 3 colorways. So there are 3 colorways. You will be getting all of your fabric from the same colorway, whichever way gets sent to you. It won't be mixing up the different colorways, so it looks kind of funny. It will not look like that. So the way that it works with the fabric is, you see a picture right here of the of the fabric collection. You will not get all of these pieces. You will get a variety of pieces from this. You will get several prints. You will also get background, and your background is going to be white. And depending on the best shade of white that works well with that is the type of white that you'll be getting. There's just a whole bunch of different whites, and I am matching those so you will get the right white that looks best with that color palette. There's no guarantee of what fabrics you will get, and it's just, this is to show you what the choices will be that come in your box. The choices that, how do I say that? The options of what will be in your box. So everyone's box has potential to be slightly different. And honestly, I like that, because I don't really like making a quilt that looks just like everybody else's, which is funny that I say that, because I'm standing in front of a block of the month quilt that I'm trying to get finished, which I'm feeling good enough that I should be able to start sewing. But anyway, this, when I'm all done with it, will be exactly like everybody else who did that. And so I want my personal quilts, to be individual. And that's really what this is. So it's a mystery. You don't know what the pattern's going to look like. It has all kinds of really cool things that's going to be part of the pattern. It's not going to be too complicated. It's not going to be too basic. And you are going to get video tutorials for each of your clues. So with the mystery quilt, you're getting all of your clues all at once. They will be in individually sealed envelopes, and you will get to open them at your own pace. When you open it, you'll get to go locate the video that goes with that clue, and you can watch that. Now, there will be an exclusive Facebook page or group just for this, but Leanna with Pastry Queen Farm Adventures is doing our videos, and she's right now testing the pattern, and so it's really fun. So we're actively involved in this right now, but that's how that's going to work, is when you are ready to do your clue, the video will be uploaded and you will get to see what that is. And then like 6 months down the road, after it's been released, we will open up the videos to everybody to see. And but at first it's going to be hidden, so that doesn't give it away to anyone that's not ready to get in to see that clue. Does that make sense? But the whole point is everyone's going to have different fabric, different combinations of their fabric, and even though we're making the same pattern, they're all going to be individual, and then you can choose to switch it up any way you want if you want to do something different, but I'm really excited how this is coming together. Now, what comes in the kit, in the Mystery Quilt Project box, you are going to get your focal fabric that you pick from the colorways I just showed you. You're going to get your background fabric, which will be a white that coordinates with that, the right white. You're going to get a spool of Aurifil thread. You're going to get a template to help you with the blocks. And you're going to get all of your fabric. So you're going to get the focal, background, border, binding, and backing. And it's about 13 yards of fabric that's going to be sent to you all at once. So you will be cutting that up, but you will have everything all at once, and all your clues will be individually sealed, and then your supplies will be there, and you can get to the video when you're ready to do that. I am so excited. So that is what's going on with that. Now, the size of the quilt is 72 by 84, so it is a large throw quilt. Could technically go on a bed, a small twin bed. It ships mid-July. I can't give you an exact date. It very well could be closer to the beginning, but it's shipping mid-July. And so that is that. There's not a deposit with this box. Now, right now, as I have stated in the past, my website is only set up to take orders from people in the US due to the cost of shipping. Now, I have been working with people in Canada and New Zealand, and I'm willing to work with Australia and England, where it's easy to get the stuff to you. We trust the mail system. It's just going to cost more in shipping. So reach out to me through email, and we can work that out, and I can figure out how I can help you with that if you're interested in this, or my advent boxes, or anything else that you want to purchase from me. The biggest thing is the cost of shipping, and I have not figured out yet how to make my website so you can do it without talking to me. How's that? Now, I'm in the middle of revamping my website. It is going to be switching to a whole new platform, and hopefully that's easier to use, including finding things and getting the shipping set up. So in about a month, that will be going live. So we will just have to watch and wait and see if I can do something different with the shipping. But I do want you to know that if you are in one of those 4 countries, I will work with you. Okay, so just reach out to me. The Quilt of Valor, I'm still collecting fabric for our Quilt of Valor chapter that's in Michigan. Again, there are chapters all over the United States. Some people are in chapters. I've been getting fabric from all types of people. Some people that don't have anyone to donate to, some people that just want to donate to somebody, others that are a part of a chapter, but their chapter is so involved that they don't need their fabric, and so they want to donate to somebody. So there's all types of reasons why people are donating, and this has been really nice. So send your fabric to me. The address is in the description of the video below. You can also just email me, Lynne@softsquares.com, and I will get back to you with my mailing address. And then I will forward that information on to the group that's in Michigan, and they will send you what you need for tax deductible or tax write-off. So if you have donated fabric and you have not heard from them, and it's been longer than 2 weeks ago, reach out to me and I'll make sure that we connect you, because I might not have been the best at sending the right information to her. So we want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay. All right. Now on Facebook, I have 2 groups. I have a Facebook page for my business for Softsquares. I also have a group just for Softsquares. That is a group where you guys can go in and post things. So I want you guys to actively go in there. There's a lot of activity already going on, but that's really fun. You can throw pictures up of the things you're working on. You can ask questions. It's just a really nice community. But in addition to that, there is a donation and swap group that I host, and you can get to both of those because they are on Facebook. They are in my featured items, featured area of my Facebook page for Softsquares. And so if you can't find it just by searching, if you find the Softsquares page, not the group page, but the page, you can get to those. Now, the group, the difference is it says Soft Squares Quilting with Lynne, which is what the YouTube channel says. And that is the group where everyone can contribute. The Soft Squares page, which I've had set up for a long time, I did not know you guys could not contribute to that. So that one, does not have as much interaction because it's all coming from me. So if you want to join that, that would be great, because that's where you'll find out about sales and specials. But go into the group page where you can contribute and talk to other people. And then you can also find the donation page, and we do and swap page, and we do a monthly swap. And we just got through mailing our swap fabrics for the month of February. And near the beginning of the month, in that Facebook group, I will post what the upcoming swap is going to be for that month. And if you choose to participate in it, you just need to comment in the post. And then you have until the 10th to do that. Around the 20th, or sorry, so 12th, I will send out an email with everybody's information for the swap, and then you have until the 20th to get the stuff in the mail. Then it takes a few days to process, and then we start all over again. So it is really fun. It is growing, and if we get too big, then we'll divide it up into a couple groups. But it's a lot of fun. So if you want to contribute, please hop on over there and see what's going on. It's also how I found out about our Quilts of Valor, because there's a lot of people looking for specific fabric and or have things they want to donate, and then the Quilts of Valor is posted in there too. So, but anyway, for the specific chapter, just send it to me. My husband is helping me with the live sales. He is actually out of town this week and will also be out next week for work. So I am doing the live sale with help of other people. So last week I had my husband's daughter and grandson, and this next week, unless things change, I have my niece and her boyfriend. So that will be a lot of fun. And then I have my moderators, which I really appreciate them being there, and they are helping with the coordinating of everything and keeping things straight, including me. But the following week, my husband should be back in town, and you'll get to see him. Even though he's out of town, he's not working 24/7, and he has his personal computer with him. So you can reach out to him if you have questions on billing. He's also the one who's overseeing all of the payments on the Advent boxes. So if you have questions about that, he's also the one who does our invoicing for the live sale. And he and I were talking today and came to the realization that he's not been giving an itemization of what you're paying for. And he thought I was doing it, and I thought he was doing it, and we're going to start doing better on that. So this is new, growing pains that we're working on, but you can always reach out to him for any questions. You can also reach out to me, but Mr. Fixit at softsquares.com is his email, and he is responding to stuff right now. All right, shoulder update is I can wiggle. This is actually my exercise to rotate my shoulders, to do this. And I have, look at this. I can move. It's, my arm is very tired. Got quite the workout today, but I'm not supposed to be lifting. That's hard not to do, but I can move it. So that's really good. I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to be regretting today's physical therapy and all the work I've been doing in my work area this last week, because I got a bunch of shipment in. Speaking of, I have done a couple videos, one just this last week on opening freight for the fabric lines that are coming in, and there's a lot that you can see there. And even though I seem like I'm handicapped, I'm not. I have resources and ways to work around things, and I'm right-handed, so I can cut fabric up for you guys, and I can get your orders put together. And the orders are still coming in, and I know you guys are not shy about that, but just wanted you to know that even though I have a lot of fabric, I can process it easier than I thought, and probably than you're thinking too. Okay, so I just want to touch base on something else with the mystery quilt. It is not a sampler style quilt. You could actually call this a sampler because there's only 2 blocks that are the same. They're different colors, but it only repeats the block twice. the quilt that we're doing is not like this. It's going to have some bigger blocks that you're going to make multiples of, with a lot of intricacies within each of those blocks, with detailed instructions on how to do it, as well as the template to help you. But once you make one, you can make all the others. So it won't be patchworky, or like I said, the sampler style. I'm not a big fan of those. It is a good way to learn a lot of new skills, and we've managed to put all that into one blog for the mystery quilt. So please look into that. It is limited, by the way. Thank you to everyone who has reached out to me, who has offered help and support, and just been so friendly and nice and patient with me while I have not been able to do video tutorials. I'm getting really, really close. I almost did a live with somebody this week, but it just was too much all of a sudden to try to take that on. But I will be doing some videos, and I'm getting really close now that all this other stuff is done and my shoulder is, you know, I can move. I think I can do the sewing. Just still can't do binding. Not even going to tackle that. But anyway, I can do that. Thank you to everyone who has been supporting me and reaching out to me, who talk to me through Facebook and email and text and call me and send me notes and gifts. And you guys are all very sweet. And I don't open or talk about everything on my videos, but I do acknowledge, or want to acknowledge, that I am truly grateful for my online community and for you guys embracing me and being supportive of me and my channel and what I'm trying to do with it and my health. So anyway, that is all I have for today. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Watch for videos. You should be hearing from me soon. Have a great weekend.